It is a very special live with Sonia and
Nicole Hodges.
Anyway, we had a little bit of a technical difficulty, you guys. So I hope you guys were a little bit late for the live. Hopefully you guys are going to hop on soon. This is a very special live. I say that every live, I swear, these days. But Nicole, you haven't been with us for a couple weeks because I know you've had, your baby's been sick and you've been sick and everyone's been sick. And every time I do a live, the crew's like, "Where's Nicole?"
Aww.
I know
that makes me feel good.
They've been sending their love and their blessings to you. So anyway, people are hopping on. Hello there. Welcome to this very special live, you guys. This is the first live where we are getting into the bands that start with the letter A, and we've got a doozy for today's live. Hello, we're getting some hearts. Yay. Nicole is back, you guys.
Yay.
The crew is back together. We're so happy. Hi.
Sonia, I have a question.
Yes.
Would you care if I just held my baby?
No, I don't think we would care if you held your baby at all.
Crew, okay, I'll be right back.
Is that okay with you guys? I'm sure everyone's fine with it, Nicole. Okay, she's going to go grab her baby. Anyway, I just want to take a moment to say hello to you guys. This very special live. Hi, we're getting some hearts. You guys are joining us. It's been hard to get in touch with Nicole these days because she's had a sick baby and all of that stuff. So thank you guys for being patient with us. Hi, if you're just joining us on this live, this is Sonia. Nicole is grabbing her baby. Hopefully you guys don't mind. That's the way it is, right?
Don't look.
Oh, she's back. Okay, you're just gonna hide the oh my god.
Hide her face.
Okay, hide the baby. Anyway, there's a baby, okay, you guys. Hi. Everyone's like, we want to see the baby. Well, I guess you can hold her the other way or something. I don't know.
There we go. I'll cut her head off like that.
Anyway, you're getting lots of hearts, Nicole. There's nothing more beautiful, in my opinion, than a beautiful new mama.
I know. She won't take a nap today. I don't know what's going on, but she will not nap. Maybe it's because of her medicine that we had to give her for her ears.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to do this with
she
me
wants
and
to
the crew. I don't think the crew was going to wait another 2 weeks for you, Nicole. Like we had to get you back on a live.
Aw, I missed you guys too.
I know. They all said that they miss you. Hello, Joe. Hello, David. Hello. If you guys are just joining us, let us know where you're watching this live from. I'm in San Diego. Hello in Dallas, Texas. Let us know, you guys. We've been doing the alphabet game. It's been so fun. All the bands, letter A. Let me know in the comments what your favorite band is and song that we have shared so far. A lot of crew requests. Started with America. It seemed like an obvious choice for me. I know you guys love your America, and we had some other ambrosia. We got into some ambrosia. I did the April wine. So to the person that the name is escaping me right now, but we did some April wine for the crew member that has been requesting April wine on this channel for months and months and months. And we finally
you got it in there.
Aerosmith, Dream
On. Aerosmith. That's a good one.
We're going to be sharing some A, and I want to talk to you guys about how long, because right now we're about a week in to the A's, and I would like to just keep the A's going. So give me some hearts if you guys want me to just not rush this and get through. Okay,
there we go.
There's no rush.
Said, don't rush.
I already did some America. I did some Allman Brothers. Did some
Allman Brothers.
Did some Air Supply. Did some AC/DC, which we're going to be talking about today. Did some Alice in Chains, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't want to skip. There's a lot of other really good songs from these guys.
Yes.
And I do not. Please check out Angel. Will do. Shared some April wine. That was kind of a funny one because I had never heard the song before ever in my life. And it's funny because all the comments on April wine, they are people that are like, oh my God, like they love their April wine. And I even shared in my my cold plunge today, I was talking about this channel and people want to know what bands we've shared with the letter A. And I said April wine, not even thinking anyone was going to know who that was. And like 5 guys were like, oh my God, I had that cassette. That was like the first.
The cassette. I love cassette. Right? When they would unwind and you're like sitting there trying to fix it, you're like, come on.
I know, seriously. Or it would get like caught up in the thing and then you tried to save it. Annie Lennox. Thank you for that. We will have to share some Annie Lennox. I love Annie Lennox. Thank you so much for that. And of course, some Aerosmith. Okay. So I guess crew, we're not done with A's. I guess that's the consensus on this live. We are not done with A's at all. Hi, guys. Just joining us. Let us know where you're watching this live from. This is a very special live. We are getting into two bands, you guys. We're picking, and we're going to do this on a weekly basis as we're going through the letters, okay? We're doing the letter A right now. So we picked two bands. In this case, we're really going to focus on two of the singers of the bands, and that is AC/DC and Alice in Chains. We're going to talk a little bit about Bon Scott and Layne, okay, Staley today. And as you guys know about these two powerful voices, very different voices in history, made history in their own way, both gone too soon. And I think that that was just, when I thought about doing Bon and Layne, it didn't even occur to me, although I know that we lost them both in their 30s, you guys. One was 33 and one was 34 years
It's always
old.
so young. That's so sad. Why is it always so young?
I know, it's heartbreaking. And they both had different legacies, and they both, had different voices, obviously. And and I'm going to get into that a little bit, but if you guys are on this chat and you guys love your AC/DC or your Alice in Chains, please put in the description your favorite AC/DC, Bon Scott, or Alice in Chains songs, because I do want to share more of them, okay? Because we are featuring them on this live for good reason. And I think that they deserve not just a drive by, I think they deserve just a little bit of a deeper dive into who these two gentlemen of rock were and the legacy that they left behind. It's just absolutely incredible. I know, Nicole, you and I talked about the bands before we got on this live, and how we were going to kind of go through them, and you wanted to focus on AC/DC and Alice in Chains because you knew the most about them. So
Yeah.
I know you're 18 years younger than me and most of the people in the crew. So did you have an influence that got you into AC/DC and Alice in Chains?
I would say my brother. Yeah, pretty much any influence that's kind of like out of my generation of what I could have stumbled on myself is from my brother.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
just had
So
a really good taste in music.
oh, I love that. AC/DC, Long Way to the Top. If you want to rock and roll, yes, we are going to be sharing, you guys, more on Bon Scott. I know how you guys are about Bon Scott. I didn't know until I started doing this channel, how the Bon Scott fans feel like that's the only AC/DC. And they're very passionate about, God, I cannot believe he was 33 years old. I cannot believe it. Up, you've got some Hi Nicole's.
Hi,
You're back.
Daniel.
You're not, no, I am not dealing with the cold weather. I'm in San Diego. It's going to be like mid 70s this weekend.
I know. Don't mind me. I just dress like this even in the summer.
I
I'm
will
the
be
one
going
that's not
live.
dressed.
You guys, I will be going live with Nikki this weekend. We've got a big golf tournament, Torrey Pines. So we're going to try to go live from that. We might go live tonight, whatever. Bon Scott, huge fan. Yes, so many huge fans for Bon Scott. And then we're going to be on the boat on Sunday. So we're going to do a live from the boat, and who knows who else is going to be on the boat. The last live was a blast. So, and Nicole, maybe I can put you into the live on that one, and you can join us for that.
Okay, yeah.
That was incredible. Okay, you guys, let's get into these two incredible, iconic singers, frontmen, legends, let's just say. And I know Nicole doesn't have a lot of time because she's a busy mom, but let's just get through it, you guys. There are obviously different decades, but the same truth in the voice. Obviously very different. And they had completely different energies. One was raw confidence and one was raw truth. And I love that. And you think about the songs, the type of songs that Bon Scott sang and the type of songs that Layne sang were so different, but so impactful at the same time. Oh, you got the baby again. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, no,
be the
I've
mom.
been holding her off the screen. She's
You
just
guys,
tired.
that's dedication. Okay. So Nicole is a valued crew member, and yes, and she she hasn't been on this live for a couple weeks. So she promised us, if I kept it under 30 minutes ish, that she would join us for this live. Okay. So anyway, Hard Rock Hallelujah. Yes, yes. Busy, busy mom. I know. Can we get some hearts for the new mom over here that's making it happen? So let's talk about Bon Scott real quick with AC/DC, you guys. This wasn't polished, it wasn't radio friendly on purpose, okay? It was music for the guys who worked all day and turned it up at night. And I think it served its purpose. Depending on what age you were in the Bon Scott, age of when he was, around for music, you guys. I mean, a lot of you guys were teenagers, young adults, even younger guys. I'm sure Bon Scott was just like this voice that came out of, and just blew you away. I mean, me being a girl in those days, I have to be honest, I wasn't a huge fan, except maybe if it was playing at the roller rink. But they're saying you're a very beautiful mommy. God bless you.
Oh, thank you. She's giving me a hard time this week.
Nicole, you have the hardest job in the world being a mom. Yes. And she's
It
an
is hard.
incredible mom, you guys. So Bon, let's get back into Bon a little bit. He didn't sound careful. He sounded free. He wasn't asking for permission. He was telling you how it was. And if you can hear it in the lyrics, you guys, if you guys are listening to this live, let us know how old you were when you were listening to AC/DC, how you first heard of AC/DC. I know for me, it was the roller rink. All the guys.
The roller rink. I used to go to a roller rink as well. That was so fun. I want to bring that back.
Oh, I know. I wish I wish there was a roller rink, where in my neck of the woods, but I don't think
ours
they make
closed.
it. I think there's too much liability, actually. And I don't even think they would play AC/DC, although if it was maybe 80s night.
That's true. They probably wouldn't.
Right? So there's still a reason people still talk about Bon Scott, you guys. It was all about being honest, not the nostalgia of it. It wasn't fake. It was confidence without the ego. He wasn't supposed to be a rock star. He was born in Scotland and grew up rough. We get that a lot, you guys. We hear that a lot about these guys and their stories. And again, somebody else that wasn't, originally from the US. I talk about that a lot. Music has no borders. We're an international crew. Let us know if there's anyone here that's from another country. That would be awesome to see. Your brother playing his bass. Let us know where you guys are if we have an international crew today. I love that part of sharing these stories because in a lot of cases these guys were not even from the US. He actually moved to Australia. I didn't even know that until I started doing research for this. Did you guys know that? Thank you so much, Daniel, for the super
Thank you, Daniel.
So appreciate that. And guess what? He started off as do you know what musical instrument he played first, Nicole?
Do I? I don't think I do. Oh, he was?
Yeah,
nice.
Another drummer. Like Phil Collins started off as a drummer. Are there any other lead singers, you guys, that started off as drummers? I can only think of Phil Collins. I'm sure.
I bet you there's a handful out there.
Don Henley? Did Don Henley start with the drums also? Yep, he started out with the drums. Exactly. And then obviously he came out with that voice, and suddenly the voice was the voice you could not ignore. He sounded like a guy who had lived. And by the time AC/DC really hit in the mid 70s, this band wasn't even just chasing charts. They were all about creating their own sound, which was incredible. Steven Tyler started out as a drummer as well. I know there's other ones too. I can't even think of the other ones that started out as drummers. Pretty interesting, huh? They were playing loud rooms, sweaty clubs and bars. And anyway, some of the Sully from Godsmack was a drummer as well. Interesting. Okay. See, Nicole, there's hope for you. You can start off as a drummer and end up as a lead singer.
Or I just play the drums and sing.
Someone just said Nicole is an awesome, amazing drummer also. That's right.
I'm not amazing yet, but I'm on my way. But thank you so much, Daniel.
You're going to get there, girl. Okay, albums like High Voltage, Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap. That's the roller rink song that I can think of when I'm thinking of my roller rink days. Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap. Do you know that song, Nicole?
I do know that song for sure. Okay. Where did I hear? Awesome. I think I heard someone did it at a cheer competition. Like they used that song.
Awesome. And then we've got the Highway to Hell. Let There Be Rock. Somebody in the crew mentioned that. This was working class rock. He sang about danger, women, trouble, but never took himself too seriously. That is Bon Scott, my friends. And then 1980 happens, and he died at 33 years old.
Mm.
Tragically. Somebody just said that, Nicole, you're going to get there. You're going to be an amazing drummer. I started listening to them in
Yes.
1976.
Thank
8 to
you.
9 years old, greatest band of all time, hands down. Do you feel that Bon Scott is, I mean, I guess that just, it goes without saying that you feel like the original Bon Scott is the best AC/DC, or the later stuff? Let me know what you guys think. Let There Be Rock is my first cassette. To be a
It's
boy.
hard not to pick the original music. You know what I mean? I feel like most of the time it's always original, but not always.
Right. Yeah. No, totally. Mike Portney is a great drummer. Good night. What do we need for? Good night. Okay. So anyway, you guys, he died at 33. I am sure, again, I have to say that I wasn't a big super fan back in the day. I was like 10, 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
I'm sure that must have been a very sad day for AC/DC fans. I'm getting some hearts. That's why I love doing these lives, you guys, because we're paying tribute to these guys. TNT,
Yes.
I'm dynamite. TNT.
I'm
Yeah, I love that.
dynamite.
That's another roller rink song. Um, so anyway, Highway to Hell wasn't the end, it was the beginning of a legend. When AC/DC came back with Back in Black, it was a tribute, not a replacement. So I know a lot of people were upset when he was gone, but I'm sure a lot of people are happy that AC/DC continued on, right? I mean, we wouldn't have so much of that great music if they just decided to, that's the end of that. So Hell's Bells, yes. I personally like Thunderstruck. I mean, who doesn't like Who
No,
Shoots Me
no.
All Night Long? These are the after the Bon Scott days, but I mean, this is the music that lived on. AC, are you going to get your baby again?
Oh no, I'm gonna get her a toy because she wants to chew on a paper plate, and I'm like, girl.
Just love this, you guys. I'm telling you, this is the day in the life of a stay-at-home mom. In some cases, stay-at-home dads. Love the dads too. Gotta love the
Yes,
hands-on dads too.
we
Okay.
love dads. Here,
We
baby.
love dads. As you guys know, if you follow this channel, I have the best dad in the world. He's been on one of my lives. He was a hands-on dad. If I was sick, he's the one that held me. He worked from home in a lot of cases, and
That's so awesome.
so I got to give it to the dads too. Okay. I mean, I'm getting hearts. We love you guys. We can't do
Yes,
it
we
without you
do.
guys. Okay. Cannot do it without you guys. Um, so anyway, did you have some fun facts, Nicole, about AC/DC before
I
I go
did.
into
I
any of my
did.
other bands?
Baby,
Okay,
don't
let's
show
go.
your face to me.
Let's do it.
My 6-year-old wants to come on the camera. I'm like, no.
Not
Okay.
yet.
No, not yet. Okay, so we got AC/DC fun facts. They were almost called something different. Before settling on AC/DC, the band briefly considered the names like the Electricians and the Blue Velvets. Thankfully,
Serious.
Angus and Malcolm's sister spotted AC/DC on a sewing machine and said it was a fit for their energy. High voltage. Isn't that funny?
A sewing machine.
A sewing machine.
I love it. Someone asked in the chat, I think that came up a couple of weeks ago, how the name AC/DC came about. So you guys, if you didn't know that, chances are if you're fans, you already knew that. But for those of you who did not know that, there's some fun trivia for you. A
I did
sewing
not
machine.
know that.
That's
That's
crazy.
so funny. The Electricians. Imagine.
Too funny. Okay, what else do you have for us? You saw that in the
Angus
interview.
So Angus Young rarely drinks before shows and never during. Despite his wild image, Angus said he avoids alcohol before performing because the energy and stamina required for his shows are physically brutal. In the chaos on stage, pure adrenaline and discipline, which is true. Alcohol, if you're trying to do something great, I feel like alcohol is not it.
And I know I talk about my ex John a lot, but I only do that because I can relate it to what I know about musicians. He does a lot about, training your mind, your body. Now at his age, he's 55 years old. He's never looked better. And he was a drummer for Anthrax and Slayer and Testament and those bands. And You know, when I went to a few of the Anthrax shows, the guys didn't party after the show because guess what? It was grueling. Tour life was grueling. And there's just no way. I mean, you have to, fans are coming, you know, in a lot of cases from a distance, you know, to come and see you and spend good money. You know, these guys, especially the guys from the older bands that are touring now, I mean, you can't do it. You can't
Yeah.
do that and give the fans the ultimate energy on stage. So I love that. You love Anthrax? Okay, I'm going to try to get John on one of these lives. Nicole, maybe you can help me do that. I want him to,
I know. Okay, how many people can you have at once? Does it not matter? Is
I
there a
think I
way?
can get John on there also, but I'd love
Okay.
for him to play an Anthrax song on the drums. I think that
That
would
would
be
be so
awesome,
cool. I would
right?
love to see that.
Right. Maybe I'll ask my son to ask him because they're still close. I don't know, you guys. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm working on it. So I'm not giving up. Everyone wants Anthrax all the time. So I'm like, you know, I've got to. Uh, I don't know. We'll see. Well, hopefully it'll happen, you guys. Okay, Nicole, do you have any more?
Oh, yes. So Back in Black was intentionally stripped down to feel empty. After Bon Scott's death, producer Mutt Lange, is that how you say his last name?
Mutt
Lange?
Lang. Yeah.
Lang, sorry.
Oh,
Pushed the band. What was that?
oh no. I was saying it's okay.
They pushed the band to leave space in the music, fewer layers, tighter grooves to reflect his loss. The minimalist approach is a huge reason the album feels so heavy and powerful. Sorry, I wasn't laughing at that. My daughter is trying to
No,
get on the camera.
it's fine. Okay, so that makes sense.
Uh,
So that was after his law. His, you know, he
isn't
left the
that cool
world.
though that they would do that just so you know so
Yes.
that people can still feel him?
Someone just asked if my ex is Charlie Benatti. And no, John was my ex, John Deddy was the touring drummer for Anthrax. So when Charlie couldn't make it, John was on stage and he did that our entire relationship, which was about 6 or 7 years. So he was always on the road in our relationship. But a kick-ass drummer and a kick-ass human being. So Back in Black album, they did that song, Have a Drink on Me, meaning they were going to keep rocking. Yes.
No.
I did not know that. Awesome. Thank you, crew. Thank you for everything that you bring. All of you guys that are watching the replay, if you guys can ever get to a live, they're awesome because, like I say, the gold is in the comments. It's the interaction with everybody. And I always get stuff. I'm getting hearts from everyone that shows up to these lives.
Yes.
We try to read as many comments as possible, you guys. If you're watching the replay, for obvious reasons, I know everybody's busy. You guys get some of the energy from the lives. Thank you, crew, for sharing that. I will absolutely have to share that song in an upcoming short. Okay, I'm not done with Age, you guys. Not anytime soon. Okay, so even though I did an AC/DC song already, which was Ride On, by the way, which was another crew request. I had never heard that song before. There were so many people that listened to that song. I
Baby
shared
girl.
the video and had never heard it either or hadn't heard it in a long time. Thank you, crew, for another awesome request, which was Ride On. And I had never heard it. It's such a rad song. Nicole, do you know the song Ride On?
Can you sing it for me?
No, I cannot.
Can,
You
I'll
gotta
have to
listen
I
to it.
probably heard it. I probably heard it. I'll have to listen to it again.
Put the babies to bed tonight. Dance with your husband in the living room. Play the song loud. Well, not too loud because you don't want to wake up the babies. It's a sexy song. Okay.
Okay.
I'm giving you some homework. Okay. And
Okay. Homework
those of
accepted.
you in the crew, play that song for her tonight. Okay. Make some music. Play that song for her. See what happens.
It's my
Something might
hubby's birthday tomorrow anyway, so I'll be like, "This is your birthday dance."
you know what? Maybe you can actually learn a dance for him and perform it for his birthday.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Nicole?
Yeah, maybe. I'm pretty dorky though. It'd
Oh
be a
my God,
dorky.
I'm gonna ride on. Oh, it's such a great. You guys. Am I right, crew? It is such a sexy song. Give me some hearts. I mean, should Nicole do that?
Hearts.
You guys in the chat. If a woman did that for you, would you be happy? See, I'm getting hearts.
There they go.
Okay.
Here come the
So
hearts.
for all the women that are watching this live, the guys all think it's a great idea, okay? For their birthdays this year. Or better yet, you know, Valentine's Day is coming up. So we got to see that's how babies are made.
I know, right?
Oh, sad baby.
Baby.
My daughter was actually conceived on Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day, oh, sad baby. Oh, it would make your month. Okay, well, hopefully there's some women on this chat, you guys, and they're getting this actually be a vixen in the kitchen, right? We can do some cooking and play that music. I mean, I see this channel isn't all about just sharing the music. It's about giving you guys some ideas. That goes for the women. And you know what, guys, play the song. Poor Nicole's trying to.
I know she
Girl,
hasn't taken a nap.
It's okay, Nicole. You know what? I promised you only 30 minutes. And there's your little one over there.
Naya, I know Naya, come over here.
You guys, this is live, okay? This is life, okay? We are not a heavily produced channel whatsoever. And that's
Well,
what
on
makes
Tuesdays
it
I have help. On Tuesdays, usually when I do the
okay. Well,
lives, my
we
husband's
had
home, but
you guys, we had to do Wednesday today because her baby had a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So we'll be back to Tuesday next week, okay? She's got her
yes.
hands full. I know, she's incredible, right? I mean, seriously. Okay. So do you have any other facts for ACDC? You want me to get right to Alice in Chains so you can get on with your
I
day?
have some for Alice in Chains.
Okay, so let's
want to talk about him.
Let's get to Alice in Chains real quick, you guys. Okay. This one's a tough one because, as we know, Layne. I mean, he didn't just sing, right? It was like a confession for him, and so many of us had some, darker times and questions about life, and I went through depression when I was a teenager. A lot of
me
people
too.
admit to going through depression. And you know what? You need music like this. Sometimes you don't need, You Shook Me All Night Long. Sometimes you need
Oh yeah,
Rooster.
for sure.
Sometimes you need those darker lyrics to kind of just not feel so alone. We got Rooster, we've got Them Bones, we've got Peekaboo. Thanks, you guys, for being so amazing while Nicole's trying to figure out what to do with her baby so she can come back to this live. So I appreciate that. A mother's work is never done. I know. Look at her. I love you, Nicole. Oh my God, you're so awesome. I'm telling you. So
look at the camera.
So we can't not talk about Layne when we're talking about Alice in Chains, you guys. There's no separating the voice from the pain. He didn't just sing like anyone else. He didn't sound trained. He didn't sound polished, unlike Bon Scott, or just like Bon Scott, I should say. That voice had weight. He sounded honest before the words even landed. I am sure when we listen to the lyrics after, him not with us anymore, when you hear the songs, you can really hear what he was trying to say. Not just trying to say, he was saying it. And so he grew up in Washington, you guys. He came up in the late 80s. And by the time Alice in Chains broke through, he already sounded like someone who'd lived too much life. Most singers perform around the pain. Layne walked straight into it. The harmonies weren't pretty on purpose. That's why a lot of these songs resonated with people. They were stacked, heavy, almost suffocating. You hear it in songs like Man in the Box, Wood, Rooster, Down in a Hole. These weren't metaphors. These were admissions. Whew. Addiction, shame, isolation, regret, and he never asked you to feel sorry for him. That's why it's hard to listen now. He died in 2012 and he was 34 years old.
Oh,
I know.
Another one. I can't imagine.
And I think that's what makes his music so hit harder now, is that when you can hear it in the lyrics, you guys. It's hard for me to do these lives actually without crying. I'm gonna try not to. His soul was bleeding into the microphone, yes. And when you listen to the songs, you guys, every single friggin' time I listen to those songs, you can hear it. And that's what was actually so beautiful about him, right? And how brave and how courageous of him. Johnny Cash Hurt will make you cry. It's so depressing. I know.
That song. That song is so good.
So the sad thing about Alice in Chains also is he was years out of the public eye before his passing. He didn't have a comeback tour and he didn't have a redemption arc, just silence. So that is another thing that just makes the whole Alice in Chains story legacy beauty of I mean, if he hadn't shared his pain with the world, imagine how many people his pain would have gone unnoticed and how many people have actually healed because they
From his
don't feel
music.
alone with his music. I know that
Exactly.
I've shared Alice in Chains in the past, you guys. A lot of former military really resonate with Alice in Chains. It hits really deep for them. I can't speak from experience with that, but I read all of your comments and I know because you guys share so much vulnerability in the comments when I share these songs and this music, how much Layne's words meant to you and still mean to you to this day when you still hear the music to this day. He mattered because he didn't pretend. He didn't sell hope that he didn't have. He didn't fake healing. He documented the truth while he was still here. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Aw.
That's why it doesn't feel like nostalgia with him. It feels like memory. And this is the quiet connection. This is the quiet connection to Bon Scott. The both voices were gone too soon. Different sounds, different, same honesty. Um, and it's tough. I mean, it's hard to talk about this stuff without really thinking about musicians and the gift of music and how it connects us and why I love this channel because we get to talk about the music every single day we share these shorts. Yes, I'm have a coffee mug or I'm on the beach or whatever, but that's not even the point. It's just me. It's a little piece of me sharing that so that we can share the music. It's all about sharing the music with you guys and the
Yes.
memories and talking about it and healing and processing whatever we need to do. And you guys are communicating with each other, which is so incredible. You guys are developing relationships, friendships,
Yes.
and that's what's so incredible about this channel. A little dust on the bottle, lol. Elton John, someone saved my life tonight. It's true and sad. Elton John, I love that movie Rocket Man.
Oh
I
yeah.
love the honesty in that movie. I love the therapy, the scenes in the therapy session, and I've never cried so much than in Rocket Man in those therapy sessions. Like
I'm
it's
gonna watch it again. It's been a while.
incredible,
I could use a good
incredible.
cry right now. I could use a good cry.
It's seriously, music is a plus. Yes, music, these musicians, Elton John, another one, they, had the calling, if you will, to share. It's all, and we talked about it with Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, that's why Ozzy has so many fans or had so many fans, still does, um, forever, because music with Ozzy was all about connecting with his fans, and he did a lot of interviews. Thankfully, Ozzy did, and he said that over and over and over again in his interviews that he music was a way for him to connect with the fans. That's how he saw it. I believe
Yes.
a lot of musicians feel that way. They just didn't do the interviews to tell us, but obviously, we feel
It's
it,
the
and
best gift. It's the best
it is the
gift.
best gift, and we're so grateful. Music is life's blood, absolutely. So Nicole, did you have some fun facts real quick? On
Oh
I know
yeah.
you have to go. I know we're keeping you a
Oh
little
no, it's
too late.
okay. Hold on. Let me. My computer
Some
always goes to sleep.
somebody said they're waiting for the baby to burp. You remember those days, you guys? What a relief when they finally did. It's like oh, she's so cute.
I
I know you don't want her on the camera,
I
but
know her dad will be so mad.
okay. Well, it's mostly just her
Okay.
head and her mom. You look like the
Okay.
actress from the movie Halloween.
Who, me
Is it you,
or
her, or
Sonia?
me? Funeral for a Friend by Ellen John was my wife's choice for her funeral. Oh my goodness. Bless you. Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Aw,
I can only imagine hearing that song for her
that's so
funeral.
hard. Yeah, music triggers emotion. That's
Thank you
what
for
it's there
sharing
for.
that. Thank you for
Yeah,
sharing
thank
that.
you.
This is, on our lives, we get into the feelings and how could we not? We're sharing music, we're sharing two incredible singers that gave so much to us. So, how do we not get into the vulnerability and the depth of the human experience without? We can't talk about
Exactly.
Alice in Chains and AC/DC without talking about the depth of the human experience. And crew, I love you for always being vulnerable with us. Go Seahawks. Yes, go
Yes, you
Seahawks.
guys are great. You guys are great. I missed you guys and Sonia. I
Sam
missed Sonia
Darnold,
too.
baby. Fight on. We got like four guys from USC on that team. Sonia looks like the actress, but I forgot her name. Anyone? I also
Wait,
get the
Halloween. I've
actress.
seen. Isn't there so many? There's so many
I also
Halloweens.
get the actress from oh my god, I'm spacing out on that. There's some series back in the day. Ari's wife, girlfriend. I can't even remember the name of that series. Anyway, I used to get her all the time too. Okay, so let's give us the fun facts, Nicole, because
Okay.
I know you got to go.
So Alice in Chains, they started as a glam metal band. Early Alice in Chains leaned toward the hair metal aesthetics, leather, big hair, flashy looks before ditching it all for the dark, haunting sound that defined their grunge. Their shift wasn't easy, but it was for survival.
Somebody mentioned that in one of the comments on the short today that he started out as hair metal. Can you imagine? I mean, that would have just been a sellout from the get-go, like, because we wouldn't have had that incredible catalog of music had he not, I guess, followed his calling, right? If we look at it that way.
Yeah.
Alice in Chains was genuine. Yes, absolutely. Used to get Charles Manson or I
It's
would be
okay.
running the other way if I saw somebody that looked like Charles Manson. Okay, go to the next one, Nicole.
So we got Jerry Cantrell was the emotional art. Sorry if I mispronounced his last name. Was the emotional architect of the band, while Layne's voice carried the pain. Jerry wrote most of the music and the lyrics. Many fans didn't realize how much of Alice in Chains' darkness came from Jerry's experiences, not just Layne's struggles.
So that it would be interesting to get into more of a deeper dive about that as well on a future live. I would love to because we'll be sharing more Alice in Chains. So let's do some more of that talking about that because that's fascinating as well. Because there wasn't
Yeah.
just one voice in all of the lyrics. That's incredible. Wow. Hi from Budapest. Let us know if you're just joining this live or you're watching this live from. We're talking about Alice in Chains and AC/DC, you guys. Two incredible bands that start with the letter. I can't make it.
Hey.
A. I'm trying to make an A. I can't make an A. Letter A, you guys. We're only on the letter A. We're in the alphabet game. And according to the crew, we are not done with the letter A. We're going to keep the letter A going for a long time, okay? A lot of your wife's friends used to say that I scared them. So
Aw. Just be like, hey, it's not me.
it's not
This is
me.
my face. I can't change it.
Exactly. Oh, dear. Okay, Nicole, next one.
So their harmonies were inspired by gospel, not grunge. The signature Alice in Chains vocal harmonies were influenced by church and gospel music layered in minor keys. That's why their songs feel so haunting but spiritual at the same time. I thought that was my favorite fact that I learned.
Did you guys know that? I did not know that.
Crazy.
Wow. Wow. You guys, I did not know that they had a gospel influence in their music. That is
You'll
an
have to
amazing.
listen to it knowing that and see if you could hear it now.
I'm going to. Wow. That is goodbye isn't the end, but rather a pause to meet again. Absolutely. I totally agree. Um, you guys let me know. I know, new to me too. Isn't that incredible? That's why I love these lives, and that's why we love Nicole. She brings it every single time. If you guys are just joining us, let us know where you're watching this live from. AC/DC and Alice in Chains. We're talking about Layne and Bon today, and we're actually a bit of a tribute to these guys that gave us so much. Do you have any more fun facts, or you just want me to go through the final thoughts that I have with the crew?
Those are all the fun facts I got.
Okay. So I'm just going to kind of go through this, you guys, because we are talking about the two of them. Feel free to put in your comments your favorite AC/DC or Alice in Chains songs. I will be sharing more music from these two. Nicole can can look at your responses as long as I kind of go through this. It's a bit of a tribute to these guys. As we're kind of closing out this live, we got the mom over here that doesn't have much time. So as I go through this, you guys, let me know what music you guys want me to share, because we're not done with the A's, okay? And Nicole, if you can't read off them out loud, just kind of make a mental note, and I will as well, okay?
Okay.
All right, ACDC. Okay, yeah. Let us
Yes.
know what name or what band. No, what song names in particular you guys want me to feature, okay? We got to do the Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Got to do that. Maybe I got to need some roller skates for that one. A lot of people thought Ozzy was satanic, but he was far from it. That's right.
That's true. People just make assumptions because of how something sounds, but
That's
it's not
right.
always true.
Okay, you guys. So Bond sounded like the night before the fall. Layne
Thanks,
sounded
Daniel.
like the morning after. Bond sang like trouble was fun. Layne sang like trouble had a cost. Bond laughed at the edge. Layne stood in it. Bond gave you permission. Layne gave you the truth. One voice chased freedom. The other documented what it did to him. Different decades, same honesty, both gone too soon. That's a little bit on these two guys. And I just want to kind of close with two little mini tributes to these guys. We'll start with Bond. He didn't sing like he was trying to be remembered. His voice had a grin to it, even when the lyrics were rebellious. He made danger sound fun and freedom sound loud. He wasn't polished. He wasn't careful. He sounded like someone who knew the night wouldn't last, so you'd better turn it up while it did. Bond didn't grow old enough to become nostalgic. He became the moment instead. Every time you hear that voice crack through a speaker, you remember what rock sounded like before it learned to apologize. Bond didn't fade, he burned. So that's my little tribute on
That was
Bon
beautiful.
Scott. I know, how nice was that? Almond Brothers, love Almond Brothers. I shared some Almond Brothers Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Was your theme song in your party days? That's my roller rink theme song. Yes, absolutely.
That's a good one.
Brothers Soul Shine. I love the song Soul Shine. Yeah, keep it coming, you guys. Let us know what your requests are. We're gonna stay with the letter A until we get through it, till everybody's satisfied. Okay. So now let's do a little tribute to Layne. I know this beautiful mama has to go. This is tough. Layne didn't perform pain. He told the truth about it. His voice wasn't loud because he wanted attention. It was loud because he carried too much. Layne didn't ask to be saved. He didn't pretend he was okay. He sang like someone leaving notes behind. By the time the world realized how rare his voice was, it was already disappearing. Layne didn't give us answers. He gave us honesty, and sometimes that's harder to live with. And that's why his voice still finds people, not when they're young, when they're ready.
Oh, that was beautiful.
So that's our little mini tribute to Bon Scott and Layne, you guys. Some incredible bands from the 80s, AC/DC and Alice in Chains. We are not done with AC/DC. We're not done with Alice in Chains.
Okay,
Hopefully this live gave you guys another. I know you guys already appreciate these bands so much. If you didn't, you wouldn't be on this channel. We are so similar, so many of us, you guys. I read the comments every single day when I share the music. Well, I said it before. If you guys met in real life, there'd probably be 100. I used to say 100 people that would be good friends. Now it's probably like 250, maybe 500 people. This channel's growing with just the right people, right crew. And I
know.
A
lot of you are so sweet. A lot of you are so sweet.
We so appreciate everything that you guys give to this channel as we continue to keep going, okay? And I know we could talk to you guys forever, but I know this one has to go. I hope you guys got something out of this live, and remembering these amazing humans that gave us so much. And look for more music from Alice in Chains and AC/DC in the coming maybe weeks. I don't know. We've never done this before. We're getting some hearts. The letter A has been incredible, but I'm already thinking of the letter B, you guys. The letter B is going to be like, but we got Bob Seger. I mean, we've got so much in the letter B. It's like
Bob Dylan. Oh wait,
Bob
he might
Dylan.
not be.
We could just do Bob's
I
and
just
like
saw Bob Dylan
you did. Oh my God, we've got so
when
much
I was
ahead of
pregnant
us.
with her. When I was pregnant with her, I had to because that was probably the last time maybe that he'll ever play a show. Who knows?
I know, I know. So right now we're staying with the A's, you guys. We're going to stay with the A's for as long as we need to. We'll get back to the Allman Brothers. We'll do a little bit more of that. Some of the music that we already shared, a couple songs, we'll do more. So hang tight with us, you guys. We got a lot more music to go, okay? And
Yes.
thank you so much, Nicole, for being on this very important live. I hope you guys got a lot out of this.
Yes.
That's our intention. We share the music, but I think the lives are so important for you guys, for the community. Bob Seger, I know. I can't wait to do some Bob Seger. It's going to be awesome.
Bob
I'm going to
is.
have to do a
Bobby
live
Bob
for Bob
is.
Seger, too. I love my Bob Seger. And so anyway, you guys, thank you so much for hanging in there with us. We got some future lives this weekend. We've got Nikki After
Arts.
Dark. We've got the Sunday on the Boat. So please keep your notifications on. I don't know. After darks are very spontaneous because you just never know when we're going to get home. So anyway,
Thank you,
you
Matt.
guys have been incredible on this live, and let's let the mama be with her babies. And we can't wait to see you guys on another live. Thank you so much for being a part of
Yes.
this. Nicole, the crew appreciates you. You were incredible, multitasking at its finest. And to the amazing moms out there, we appreciate you. And to the amazing dads,
And dads.
out there,
Yeah.
we appreciate you as well. Turn on some Ride On for your significant other tonight. Let us know what happens in the live with Nikki After Dark. Let's get some good Ride On stories, you guys. I want to hear them all, okay?
Okay.
She might be a little shocked, but I think it's good for a relationship.
Okay.
Music therapy at its
Music
best.
therapy.
Anyway, you
Yes.
guys. Okay. Alice in Chains, Jar of Flies. Yes, yes. Welcome back, Nicole. All right, you guys. You guys are awesome. Bye. Have a great
Goodbye,
rest of the week.
everybody.
Catch you guys
See
on
you
some
next
after dark
week.
this weekend. Okay. Bye.
Bye.